Southern Conference game as Miami Dade College faces your Eastern Florida State College Titans. Now let's meet the starting lineup. First, the visiting team, Miami Dade. Leading off and playing center field, number 17, Max Galvin. Batting second and playing second base, number 5, Joseph Zamora. Batting third and playing right field, number 27, Wu Yil Shin. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 3, Jose Hernandez. Batting fifth and the designated hitter, number 12, D'Angelo Ortiz. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 1, Jose Andara. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 8, Alex Uoa. Batting eighth and catching, number 28, Jeremy Garcia. Batting ninth and playing first base, number 4, Victor Davia. And on the mound for the Sharks, number 23, Julian Modzinski. The Sharks are coached by Adrian Morales. Assistant coaches are Brian Morgado, Rudy Arias, and Antonio Alvarez. And now for your Eastern Florida State College baseball team. Leading off and playing center field, number 3, Don McKnight. Batting second and the designated hitter, number 22, Dalton Robinson. Batting third and playing right field, number 12, Zach Taylor. Batting fourth and catching, number 33, Ediel Tolentino. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 2, Adrian Dominguez. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 10, Brady Strelitz. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 24, Laheem Bell. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 18, Kaber Lopez. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 1, Gabriel Cruz. And on the mound for the Titans, number 7, Brady Guthrie. The Titans are coached by Stephen Brown. Assistant coaches are Mitch Gallagher, Dylan Espinal, and Greg Flecky Sr. And now, please rise and move your hats as we honor America by playing the national anthem.
Welcome to Bruce Bochy Field for the Game 3 of the series with Miami Dade. It's a sunny day here at Bruce Bochy Field, and Brady Guthrie is making his warm-up tosses. Guthrie's making his 9th start of the season. Has a 5.81 ERA this season with the Titans. Really pitched well in his last outing, so hopefully he builds on that and can continue on this season.
Miami-Dade, number 17, Max Gelvin.
So Max Gelvin steps into the plate, and we're ready to get underway. The center fielder, hitting .382 this season for Miami-Dade, steps in. Brady Guthrie's first pitch is outside for ball one. Swinging strike for strike one. So 1-1 now on Gelvin. Guthrie's pitch, just low, 2-1. Guthrie set, high fly ball. Lahim Bell falls right in front, and base hit, start the game.
Now batting number 5, Joseph Zamora.
That brings up Joseph Zamora, the second baseman. Zamora's hitting .302 this season. Gelvin at first. Guthrie looks, throws to first. Gelvin's back easily. Foul ball. Guthrie's ready with the 0-1. Back over to first. Checking on Gelvin once again. Shows bunt, but it's low for ball 2. 2-1. Actually, I take that back. It's 1-1. High fly ball. Center fielder Don McKnight makes the catch for the first out. Gelvin retreats to first base.
Now batting number 27, Woo-Yul Shin.
That brings up Woo-Yul Shin, playing right field today. The Sharks' top hitter, hitting .419 this season. Guthrie's ready. He looks and throws the first once again. Gelvin is back. That one's inside, and Gelvin will go to second base as it gets past the catcher. That one almost got Shin, but Shin was able to get out of the way, and it's a 1-0 count. Shin's ready now. Guthrie with the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Shin has 11 home runs, leading the team this season. Here comes the 2-0 pitch with Gelvin on second. Swinging strike. Guthrie got that one by him, and it's 2-1 now. Guthrie ready with the 2-1. Strike 2 called. Good pitch by Guthrie there. So 2-2 now with 1 out. Kelvin at second. Guthrie sets. And ground ball to shortstop. Lopez has it. Throws over to first for the out. Kelvin takes third. But 2 away here in the first inning.
Now batting number 3, Jose Hernandez.
That brings up Jose Hernandez, who yesterday almost hit for the cycle against the Titans. Triple home run and double. He just needed the single. Steps in here with 2 outs and a guy on third. First pitch just misses. After last night, Hernandez is now hitting over 300 on the season. Strike 1 swinging there. Was his 8th home run last night. The 1-1 pitch from Guthrie. Low, ball 2. Oh, he calls a strike. Wow, okay. Hernandez not happy with that call, but it's 1-2 now. Guthrie gets the call. Guthrie's 1-2 pitch. Just gets a piece of it, fouls it back. Guthrie sets. And here's the 1-2. A bit high, 2-2. Two pitch, hits him. So Hernandez is taking first base, but that one got him pretty good. He's taking a couple steps. Looks like he might head to first, but coach is going to come out and take a look.
Now batting number 12, D'Angelo Ortiz.
That brings up D'Angelo Ortiz, the DH today, with first and third, two outs. First pitch is a ball. Fouls that one off, evens the count, 1-1. Ortiz is hitting .336 this season. As a team, the Sharks are hitting .291. Guthrie's ready with the 1-1. One and two, fouls that one just right there by the plate. Brady's up 1 and 2 here with 2 outs in the top of the first. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 2. They say he checked his swing and full count. So full count, 2 outs. Guthrie's pitch. Gets him on the inside corner. First strikeout for Guthrie today. Gets him out of the first, and we're scoreless heading to the bottom of the first inning. So Julian Mladzinski takes the mound for Miami-Dade. He's making his 11th start. He has a 2.65 ERA. 31 strikeouts in 34 innings pitched. Right-hander finishing up his tosses, and we're ready to get underway in the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Titans, number 3, Don McKnight.
So Don McKnight will lead off today for the Titans here in the third game. Carlos Cordero is not in the lineup today, usually the leadoff hitter, so Don McKnight takes over. That one just misses, ball 1. Ladzinski's ready. Ball 2. So he's just missed on both the outside and inside here to start the game. Ladzinski's pitch. Fouled off. 2-1 now on McKnight. Playing center field today. Slow ground ball to third. Third base picks it up. Throw is high. Don McKnight will be heading to second base. He takes a look. He's going to go to third. Throw is late, and McKnight is into third base.
Now batting number 22, Dalton Robinson.
So McKnight's now at third base And Dalton Robinson steps in. Robinson, the designated hitter today, hitting .311 on the season. 22 RBIs. Robinson's ready. Ladzinski's pitch. Outside, ball one. Ladzinski's ready. Outside, ball. Oh, he gets a strike call. Okay, and it's 1-1. Okay, here's the 1-1 pitch from Ladzinski. Dalton gets a hold of that one. Deep and out of here. Dalton Robinson hits his second home run of the season. It's a 2-run shot here in the bottom of the first inning.
Now batting number 12, Zach Taylor.
So the Titans strike first with a 2-run homer by Dalton Robinson, his second of the season. Brings up Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor hitting .330 this season. First pitch is a strike. Ladzinski's looking in. Here he comes with the 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball one. Two and one now. Ladzinski's working quickly. Fouls that one back. Coach is going to come out and take a look at Ladzinski. May have hurt himself on that last pitch. Looks like he's not pacing around a little bit. Coach seems satisfied. So we'll see if Ladzinski's okay here with the 2-2 pitch. He's kind of shaking his knee a little bit. Taylor digs in. Ladzinski's pitch is a ball, and he definitely looked at his knee after he threw the ball. Miami Dade's getting somebody warmed up in the bullpen. So a 3-2 pitch now to Taylor. Ball four.
Now batting number 33, Ediel Tolentino.
That brings up Ediel Tolentino catching today with Taylor at first base now. Wadzinski's ready. That's a ball one. Wadzinski set. The 1-0. Bunted by Tolentino. It's a nice bunt. Wadzinski makes the play. It's a nice play by Wadzinski, the pitcher. Covered a lot of ground. Shoveled it to the first baseman, but he doesn't look real good running, but he made that play look pretty good. Taylor moves to second.
Now batting number 2, Adrian Dominguez.
So Tolentino with a nice sacrifice bunt puts Taylor at second for Adrian Dominguez. Ball one. So just one out here in the bottom of the first. 2 runs already home. Taylor at second. Dominguez is up. Wadzinski's pitch inside. Ball 2. Dominguez fouls that off. 2-1. Dominguez has been swinging a hot bat lately. See if he can keep it going here. A 2-1 pitch from Wadzinski. Pops that one up. And it's going to fall. Taylor goes to third. He hit that one just perfectly where everybody just couldn't quite get to it. So he's got a single. First and third with 1 out for Brady Strelitz.
Now batting number 10, Brady Strelitz.
Miami Dade continues to have somebody warming up in the bullpen. Wadzinski looks a little bit better, but he's still kind of favoring that knee a little bit. First and third here, 1 out. Strelitz up to bat. Strelitz shows bunt, and it hits him. So Strelitz gets hit by the pitch. He's going to call. I think he's going to call it a strike because he was still bunting. Coach Brown going to have a word while Strelitz tries to shake off the hit. So they're taking a look at Strelitz's hand. So it looks like Strelitz's day is done. As Ryan Wallace is going to come up to bat. So Ryan Wallace will step in with an 0-1 count here. First and third, one out. Hopefully they're just taking Strelitz out for precaution and it's nothing bad, but Wallace showing bunt. Strike two. So Wallace is set with the 0-2 now, coming from Ladzinski. Outside, ball one. Wallace set. Pitch is outside, ball two, 2-2. So Wallace strikes out for the second out of the game, inning. That brings up Laheem Bell.
Now batting number 24, Laheem Bell.
So first and third now with 2 outs. Laheem Bell steps in. Big swing for strike one. Laheem Bell has 3 home runs this season. Playing his 22nd game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball one. So a 2-1 count now on Laheem Bell. Ball 3, 3-1. Strike two called. So full count now with 2 outs. First and third as Mladzinski looks to get out of trouble. Swinging strike, and Mladzinski strikes out the last 2 to get out of trouble. But the Titans get 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Dalton Robinson, and we head to the second inning. Titans leading 2-0.
off the second inning for Miami-Dade, number 1, Jose Antara.
So Jose Andara will get things started here in the second inning for Miami-Dade. Brady Guthrie back on the mound. It looks like for Strelitz, Dominguez has moved to third base and Ryan Wallace takes over at first. Guthrie asks for a new ball after strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Guthrie. Just misses, 1-1. High and inside, 2-1. High fly ball. Cruz has got it, and that's the first out here in the top of the second.
Now batting number 8, Alex Awoa.
So coach goes out and has a word with Brady Guthrie. Not sure what's going on, but he has somebody warming up in the bullpen as well. Fouls that one off. Strike one, Alex Awoa. The shortstop today. And he bunts that one foul. 0-2. So 0-2 count on Awoa. Here's Guthrie's pitch. High, ball one. Nice catch made by Don McKnight in center field right up against the fence. And 2 outs are made. Whoa, really got a hold of that one. But McKnight ran it down and 2 outs.
Now batting number 28, Jeremy Garcia.
So that brings up the catcher today, Jeremy Garcia. Ball one. Guthrie set. The 1-0 pitch is a little high, ball two. So it's a 3-0 count on Garcia. Guthrie gets his sign. He's set. Strike one. So 3-1 count now. Guthrie's ready with 2 outs here in the second inning. Fouls that pitch off. Ryan takes a look, but Wallace lets it go. And now it's 3-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Got him. Strike 3 called. And Guthrie ends the second inning with a strikeout. His second of the day.
Now batting number 18, Kebar Lopez.
So Kebar Lopez will lead off the bottom of the second for the Titans, playing shortstop today. Kebar hits a long shot to right field, but the right fielder runs it down, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 3, Don McKnight.
So Gabriel Cruz comes up to bat, the number 9 hitter. Cruz digs in. First pitch is a ball. Cruz is hitting .333 this season for the Titans. Strike 1 called. So 1-1 count now on Cruz. Strike 2 called. 1-2 now on Cruz. Ladzinski looks a little bit better this inning than he did in the first. Ball 1. Hopefully the knee was just jammed it or something. He looks much smoother right now. 2-2 count here on Cruz. The second baseman. Ground ball to second base. And that's the second out of the inning.
this is peach. Gotta keep a carbon in my reach. He can call him Mario on my teeth, babe. This is peach. Gotta keep a carbon in my reach. He can call him Mario on my teeth, babe. Why you putting forges on the G?
So that brings up the leadoff hitter, Don McKnight. Reached on an error in the first inning. First pitch is outside, ball one. And then he scored on Dalton Robinson's home run. So with 2 outs, 1-0 count on Don McKnight. Swings and lifts this one. Shortstop on a dead run, but the left fielder has the catch, and that's the end of the second inning. So after 2 innings, the Titans are leading 2-0.
Leading off the top of the third for Miami Dade, number 4, Victor Davia.
So Guthrie out for the third inning of work. With a 2-0 lead, Victor Davia, the number 9 hitter, playing first base today, leads off. Strike one called. The 0-1 pitch hits Davia. So the number 9 hitter is on board with a hit by pitch. And we go up to Max Galvin, the leadoff hitter.
Now batting number 17, Max Galvin.
So Galvin's up with a man on first here, top of the third inning. He rips that one. Solid base hit. And 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the third inning.
Now pitching for the Titans, number 32, Gabriel Devine.
So Gabriel Devine comes in. 2 guys on here, nobody out. And here in the 3rd inning. And Joseph Zamora coming up for Miami Dade.
Now batting number 5, Joseph Zamora.
Zamora flew out to center field in his first at bat. He's up now with nobody out, 2 men on. Gabriel Devine now in the game. First pitch inside. Devine set with the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Bunt goes foul, and it's 2-1 count now on Zamora. So perfect bunt laid down by Zamora, and now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Brings up Woo-Yal Shin.
Now batting number 27, Woo-Yal Shin.
So Shin up with the bases loaded now. Device pitch, swinging strike. Delvi gets the sign, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. Shin doesn't like that call, but Delvi's up 0-2 now. Delvi's ready with the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Devi's ready. Here's the 0-2. Hits him. So a run is scored on the hit by pitch. And it's 2-1 Titans.
Now batting number 3, Jose Hernandez.
That brings up Jose Hernandez. Was hit by a pitch in his first at bat today. Bases loaded, still nobody out. 2-1 Titans. Big swinging strike for strike one. Devi's ready with the 0-1. Ripped down the third base line, but foul. 0-2. Delvi's ready with the 0-2. Just misses on the outside. Good pitch by Delvi. So 1-2 count on Hernandez. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Delvi looking to get out of the jam. Strike three called. Delvi with the big strikeout for the first out.
Now batting number 12, D'Angelo Ortiz.
So that brings up the DH, D'Angelo Ortiz. He struck out in his first at bat today. Comes up in a big spot, bases loaded. Titans hanging on to a 2-1 lead. Delvi's ready. Ball one, just misses with that one. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Delvi. Ground ball to second base. Cruz stops it, throws to first. It's too late. So the base is still loaded, but the Sharks have tied the game 2-2.
Now batting number 1, Jose Andrera.
That brings up Andara, the left fielder. And that pitch gets Andara. Now they're checking on Andara, make sure he's okay. Looks like he's in a lot of pain as the trainer's checking him out. Titans have somebody else warming up in the bullpen. Looks like Will Smith taking some throws. So the Sharks take the lead 3-2 with the hit by pitch. Bases still loaded with 1 out. And that brings up Alex Owoa. Delvi's first pitch is low, ball 1. That ball's inside, ball 2. So 2-0 count now. Still just 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Sharks have scored 3 times, take the lead. The 2-0 pitch, outside, ball 3. Delvi set with 3-0. Ball 4, walks in another run. And now it's 4-2 Sharks. That brings up Jeremy Garcia, the catcher. Swinging strike. So 0-1 count now. Delvi's got his sign. Strike 2. Good pitch there from Delvi. And he's 0-2 now. As Delvi looks to get out of this jam. Just gets a piece. Fouls that one back. Still 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Delvi. Outside, ball 1. He gets him, swinging strike. Check down to first, he's back in time. But he gets the second out of the inning on a strikeout. That brings up Victor Devalle, who was hit by a pitch earlier in the inning, get things started, scored the first run of the inning. As the Sharks have now batted around here in the 3rd. Devalle set. Strike 1. That one just misses. 1-1. Delvi's ready. Fly ball, center field. Don McKnight's on it. Makes the catch for the final out. So the Sharks take the lead, but Delvi lessens the damage by leaving the bases loaded, and we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Sharks leading 4-2.
Now batting, number 22, Dalton Robinson.
So Mladzinski's out here in the bottom of the third with a lead now, 4-2. Dalton Robinson, who had a 2-run home run in the first inning, steps up to bat to lead us off here in the bottom of the third. Robinson 1 for 2 today. Flew out to left field as well. First pitch is a strike on the outside. Oh, 2 now on Robinson. That one's just low, 1-2. Dalton steps in. Robinson's ready. A little flare. That's going to be a base hit. And Dalton going, oh, he was thinking about second, but he's coming back to first. So Robinson continuing his big day.
Now batting, number 12, Zach Taylor.
So that brings up Zach Taylor. Walked in the first inning. The right fielder. Taylor looking at the bunt. Puts it back. Robinson on the run. He's got the stolen base, and now he's heading to third. Oh, he's not. Oh, he was thinking about going home. Third base coach stopped him there. So now Dalton Robinson's on third. 0-1 count to Zach Taylor. Taylor's one of the RBI leaders on the team. Let's see if he can get another one here. That one high, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch from Mladzinski. Inside, ball 2. Two-one count now on Taylor. Mladzinski's ready. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. So 3-1 on Zach Taylor. Robinson leading off at third. Oh, strike 2 called. Taylor thought he had ball 4. But now full count. So Mladzinski's ready. Here's the full count. Pitch. Fouled off by Taylor. Taylor getting himself set. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Robinson on third. Full count to Taylor. Mladzinski's pitch. Ball 4. And Robinson, the ball gets away from the catcher. Robinson scores the run. So just like that, it's 4-3. Robinson uses his legs to score that run. Taylor's on first with the walk.
Now batting number 33, Eddie Tolentino.
That brings up the catcher, Eddie Tolentino. Had a nice sacrifice bunt in his first at bat today. See if he's doing it again here. Oh, he's swinging this time. Strike one looking. Ball 1. 1-1 to the catcher. Hitting .368 this season. Making his 26th start. Throw over to Taylor. He's back. Mladzinski's looking set. Here it comes. Ball. So 2-1 now on Tolentino. Taylor getting pretty good lead at first. Mladzinski throws to first. Taylor's back. So 2-1 count now on Tolentino. Mladzinski's ready. Fouls that one off. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Mladzinski. Tolentino hits it in the air to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it and makes the catch. So the first out of the inning. Brings up Adrian Dominguez.
Now batting number 2, Adrian Dominguez.
Dominguez moved to third base when Brady Strelitz was hit by a pitch. Had to leave the game. Up here with 1 on, 1 out. First pitch, strike on the outside. Once again, the check on Taylor, who's back. So the 0-1 pitch to Dominguez. Fouls that one off. Dominguez is set. Mladzinski gets the sign. Looks at Taylor at first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just misses, ball one. So 1-2 count, ball two. Dominguez works it even, 2-2. Dominguez is set. Ground ball to the second baseman. Turns, throws the shortstop for one. Back to first, double play. So the Sharks turn the double play to get out of the bottom of the third and have the lead 4-3 as we head to the fourth inning.
I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Try to keep it peaceful, it's a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell a story was different to me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't. I feel good sometimes I don't. I finesse down Western Road. Might go down to G.O.D. I go hard on Southside G. I make sure that Northside E. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub. I even got it.
So Gabriel Devise back on the mound for another inning for the Titans. He'll face the top of the lineup, Max Galvin.
Leading off for the Sharks, number 17, Max Galvin.
Galvin takes the first pitch, lines it in between right and center. McKnight, it goes all the way to the wall. He's heading to third, and he'll get in. So, Sharks have something going right off the bat here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting number 5, Joseph Zamora.
So Galvin's now 3 for 3 today, 2 singles and a double. Brings up Joseph Zamora. Singled his last at bat and scored. Strike one on the outside. That one ripped down the first base line, but foul. Strike one. Strike two. So the 0-2 from Devi. Just low, ball one. Here's the 1-2 from Devi. Outside, ball two. Delvi set for the 2-2. Fouled off. Delvi ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him looking. Strike 3. Good pitch by Delvi, and that's the first out here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting number 27, Woo-Yal Shin.
Brings up Woo-Yal Shin. Was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Delvi's ready with the 0-1. Hit down the right field line, foul, and can't quite get it. Wow, that cleared defense actually, foul. That ball just kept carrying. Taylor gave a run for it, but cleared defense, just a few feet, foul. So 0-2. Delvi looking for another strikeout, has 3 here in his inning plus of work. Outside, ball 1. Delvi's ready with the 1-2. Ground ball, single. That will score Gelvin, and it's 5-3 Sharks. As Shin gets the base hit. Delvi's first pitch is a ball. It's a 1-1 count now, Delvi. Delvi's 1-1. Outside for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off, strike 2. So 2-2. Delvi set with the 2-2. It's a fly ball foul. Ryan Wallace has a beat on it, but runs out of room. So it remains 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Delvi. And it hits him. So now first and second with one out for the Sharks for D'Angelo Ortiz. So head coach Stephen Brown's going to go back to the bullpen. Will Smith coming in now. So that brings up Will Smith into pitch, making his 14th appearance. He has a 4.05 ERA, 13 strikeouts in 20 innings.
Now pitching number 19, Will Smith. Now batting number 12, D'Angelo Ortiz.
So Will Smith's ready. D'Angelo Ortiz digs in. First and second, one out here in the top of the fourth inning. Already one run home for the Sharks as they lead 5-3. Strike one called. Will Smith usually has pretty good control. He has 9 walks in just the 20 innings, so hopefully out throwing strikes today. Ball one, 1-1. Ground ball third. Dominguez to Cruz. Cruz late with the transfer, but do get the out at second? So 2 down now with first and third. Fielder's choice for Ortiz.
Now batting number 1, Jose Andara.
So Andara digs in with 2 outs here. Will Smith is ready. Ball one. There's a hopper to Kebar Lopez. Lopez makes the throw to first, and the Titans are out of the inning. So good job by Will Smith to get out of the jam. And we head to the bottom of the fourth with the Sharks leading 5-3.
Leading off for the Titans, number 6, Ryan Wallace.
Leading off for the Titans this inning is Ryan Wallace, playing first base now. Strike one. Took over the at-bat when Strelitz was called for a strike, but the ball hit his finger. He was forced to leave the game in the first inning. Quick 0-2 to Ryan Wallace as Mladzinski settling in for the fourth inning. That one's outside. Ball one. Here's the 1-2. Swinging strike. So Mladzinski gets the strikeout to start the fourth. His second of the day.
Now batting number 24, Laheem Bell.
So Bell steps in with one out in the fourth. First pitch is a strike called. Here's the 0-1, swinging strike for strike two. Ball one low. Mladzinski's set. They say he went, and that's a strikeout. So Mladzinski struck out the first two here in the fourth. And that brings up Kebar Lopez.
Now batting number 18, Kebar Lopez.
That one just misses. Kebar Lopez steps in. Flew out to right field in this first at bat. The 1-0 pitch from Mladzinski. Ball two. Strike one swinging. Mladzinski set with the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3-1. So after 2 quick strikeouts, Lopez has worked his way to a 3-1 count. Strike 2 swinging. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouls that one straight back. Full count here on Lopez. Mladzinski's pitch, strike 3. So Mladzinski strikes out the side, and we're through 4 innings with the Sharks leading 5-3.
Leading up top of the 5th for the Sharks, number 8, Alex Owoa.
So Will Smith comes out for the 2nd inning work. Got out of a jam in the last inning. Alex Owoa leads off for the Sharks. Ground ball to shortstop. Lopez has it, throws the first. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting number 28, Jeremy Garcia.
So that brings up the catcher, Jeremy Garcia. Will Smith's ready. Strike 1 swinging. Strike 2. Will Smith has Garcia 0-2. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. That's a big bouncing ball. Cruz is going to have to hurry, and he makes the play. Good play by Gabriel Cruz. 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th inning.
Now batting number 4, Victor Davia.
Brings up the first baseman, Victor Davia. Hit by a pitch and scored, and then flew out to center field. First pitch is a ball. Ball 2, 2-0. Will Smith's ready. That one's fouled back. 2-1. Here's Smith's 2-1. Swinging strike 2-2. Just inside, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 with 2 outs. He hits that one down the left field line. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Laheem Bell grabs it. And Davia's in with a double.
Now batting number 17, Max Gelvin.
That brings up Max Gelvin. He's 3 for 3 today. Has a chance to drive in a run. Will Smith's first pitch is a strike. Smith takes a look at Davia. Strike 2. So Smith ahead real quick on Gelvin here. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. The 0-2 pitch from Smith. That one's fouled back. Smith's pitch. Just got a piece of that one. Remains 0-2. Here's Smith's 0-2 pitch. Fly ball. Tolentino and Domingos are taking a look at it. Tolentino makes the catch. What a play by Tolentino. And a 0 goes up on the board in the top of the 5th.
I might be too strung out on compliments, overdose on confidence. Started not to give up and stop hearing the consequence. Drinking every night because we drinking my accomplishments. Faded way too long, I'm floating in and out of consciousness, and they saying I'm back. I agree with that. I just take my time with all this shit. I still believe in that. I had someone tell me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that, and they wanna see me pick back up. Well, where I leave it at? I know I exaggerated things. Now I got it like that. Tuck my napkin in my shirt 'cause I'm just mobbing like that. You know good and well that you don't want a problem like that. You gon' make someone around me catch your body like that. No, don't do it. Please don't do it. 'Cause one of us goes in and we all go through it. Drizzy got the money, so Drizzy gon' pay it. Those my brothers, I ain't even gotta say it. That's just something they know.
Wodzinski's warming up for his 5th inning of work here today. Struck out the side last inning. He's retired 5 Titans in a row now. He's settled in nicely since the 1st inning.
Now batting number 1, Gabriel Cruz.
So Gabriel Cruz will lead off for the Titans here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mladzinski's ready. First pitch is a strike. Strike 2. Mladzinski's definitely been throwing strikes the last couple innings. 0-2 now on Gabby Cruz. Ground ball to shortstop. Shortstopper backhands it. Throw is high, and Gabriel Cruz beats it out. So a high throw from the shortstop has the first leadoff hitter on for the Titans for Don McKnight.
Now batting number 3, Don McKnight.
So the leadoff hitter, Don McKnight's now on, up. Cruz leading off first. Don shows bunt. Strike 1 called. Ball 1, 1-1. McKnight showing bunt, and he lays down a good one. Mladzinski, can't get to the ball, and Don McKnight is at first. So Titans have something going now with first and second, nobody out.
Now batting number 22, Dalton Robinson.
So Mladzinski's day's done. Really good day for him today. He leads with a 5-3 lead. And Christian Orduna is coming in to pitch, number 14 for the Sharks. Christian Orduna making his 15th appearance this season. Has 17 strikeouts in 16 innings, a couple of saves. A sidearm left-hander. Looks like they're bringing him in definitely for Dalton Robinson. It's a good spot. Dalton 2 for 2 off of Mladzinski today.
Now pitching for the Sharks, number 14, Christian Orduna.
So now we're ready to go as Christian Orduna is on the mound to face Dalton Robinson. Robinson was 2 for 2 against Mladzinski, but now faces the left-hander. Two on, nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Dalton lays down a nice bunt. Third baseman grabs it, throws it to first. A good sacrifice bunt for Dalton Robinson, and now second and third with one out.
Now batting number 12, Zach Taylor.
So Zach Taylor comes up with second and third. He's walked in both of his at-bats today. Looking to add on to his RBI total this season. Big spot here for the Titans. Ball one. Orduna's ready. Ball two. So 2-0 now on Zach Taylor. Runners on second and third. Cruz at third, McKnight at second. Orduna's ready. It's a ground ball to first base. And they will tag Zach Taylor. Second and third will stay. So now 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting number 33, Ariel Tolentino.
That brings up the catcher, Ariel Tolentino. Had a sacrifice bunt in the first. Flew out to right field in the second at bat. And they're going to walk him. So they're intentionally walking Tolentino to load the bases with 2 outs for Adrian Dominguez.
Now batting number 2, Adrian Dominguez.
So the intentional walk to load the bases. So now Adrian Dominguez comes up with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Fouls off the first pitch. Orduna's ready. Strike 2 called. The 0-2 to Dominguez. Just misses. Ball 1. Set with the 1-2. Ball 2. And that one had the third baseman coming in as well as the pitcher. So 2 very close calls. Both went Dominguez's way, and it's 2-2. Here comes Orduna's pitch. Dominguez flies it up. Shortstop's calling for it and makes the catch to end the inning. So Titans leave them loaded. Here in the bottom of the fifth, we head to the sixth inning with the Sharks leading 5-3. Will Smith back on the mound, warming up for his third inning of work. Been really good for the Titans today.
Leading off the top of the sixth for the Sharks, number 5, Joseph Zamora.
So Zamora steps in, 1 for 3 today. Here as we lead off the top of the sixth inning. Will Smith's first pitch just misses, ball 1. Shows bunt, but it's ball 2. Will Smith set with the 2-0. Just inside again, 3-0. And he loses the leadoff hitter. So Zamora walks to lead off here the sixth.
Now batting number 27, Will Shin.
Brings up Will Shin. Was hit by a pitch in the third and scored and drove in a run both, and then had an RBI single in the fourth. Back up here in the sixth. Fouls that one straight back, 0-1. Will Smith sets the 0-1. Driven deep and out of here. So Shin with the home run. That's his 12th of the season. And it's now 7-3 Sharks. So now the Sharks have taken a 7-3 lead here in the 6th inning. Keebler with a nice play at shortstop, turns, throws, but Ryan can't scoop, and it's safe at first. Really nice play by Lopez at short. Brings up D'Angelo Ortiz.
Now batting number 12, D'Angelo Ortiz.
Will Smith's pitch outside. Checks on the runner. That one's hit to straight center field. McKnight has a beat on it and makes the catch. That's the first out of the 6th inning.
Now batting number 1, Jose Andara.
So with one out here in the top of the 6th, Andara comes up. Strike one called on the bunt attempt. Ball one, 1-1. Will Smith turns, throws the first. They're back safely. Got him. A good throw by Tolentino gets the base runner. Now there's 2 outs in the inning. And it's a strike called on Andara, so 1-2 count. Ball 2, 2-2. And he walks Andara. So with 2 outs, Sharks have a runner on first. Brings up Alex Owoa.
Now batting number 8, Alex Owoa.
Ball one from Will Smith. And Coach Brown's going to go out and have a talk with Will Smith real quick. So Smith's now ready. 1-0 count to Uoa. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a single. So the Sharks now have first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting number 28, Jeremy Garcia.
That brings up the catcher, Jeremy Garcia. 0 for 3 today. Swinging strike. Tolentino throws it down to first, but the runner's back. So strike one was called. Smith's ready with the pitch. Hit the left field. Laheem Bell makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the Sharks get 2 more runs and lead 7-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting number 6, Ryan Wallace.
So Ryan Wallace steps in Bottom of the 6th. As Orduna's back in the game. His second inning of work. Wallace pops it up. Gonna be in foul ground. Third baseman's calling for it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 24, Laheem Bell.
That brings up Laheem Bell. Ball one outside. Sky fly ball to center field. Center fielder makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting number 18, Taylor Lopez.
So Lopez steps in, 0 for 2 today. First pitch is a strike. Fouls that one back. Quickly 0-2. One and two now. Lopez rips that for a single. And with 2 outs, the Titans have a runner on first.
Now batting number 1, Gabriel Cruz.
That'll bring up Gabriel Cruz, second baseman. Reached on an error last time. Strike one on the inside corner, so it's 1-1 to Cruz. A ground ball to first base. First baseman grabs it, touches the bag, and we're out of the 6th inning. We head to the 7th inning. The Sharks leading 7-3.
Leading off for the Sharks, number 4, Victor Davia.
So Victor Davia leading off for the Sharks here in the top of the 7th. Strike one called from Will Smith. Other than the 2-run home run from Shin, Smith has been pretty good today. That one misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Smith. Ball 2. Two one count to Davia here in the top of the 7th. Smith's pitch. A swinging ground ball to keeper Lopez. Lopez makes the play to first, and that's the first out.
Now batting number 17, Max Galvin.
That brings up the leadoff hitter, Max Galvin. 3 for 4 today. Scored a couple runs here in the ball game. Ball 1. Just misses with that one, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 from Smith. Just misses again, 3-0. He is just missing that corner. Will Smith's ready with the 3-0. Strike 1. And Galvin hits that one a mile, and that's out of here. A solo shot for the leadoff hitter. His 3rd home run of the season, and now it's 8-3.
Now batting number 5, Joseph Zamora.
So Joseph Zamora steps in. Strike 1 called. This is the longest outing of the season for Will Smith. One and one. Ball 2. Strike called, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Smith. Low, ball 3. Here's the full count pitch from Smith. Just misses, ball 4. So Zamora's on, and that brings up Woo Yel Shin.
Now batting number 27, Woo Yel Shin.
Oh, 1 on Shin. Shin homered in his last at bat. Takes that one outside for ball 1. Will Smith's pitch. Yep, he goes back to first. Checks on the runner. Smith's pitch. Chopper foul down the third base line. And 0-2 now. Counts 1-2 for Shin. Just gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Shin, or the 1-2 pitch to Shin. He hits that one down the third base line, going all the way out. Lahim picks it up, throws it in, and it's a double for Shin. So Sharks have second and third with 1 out. Already 1 run home here in the 7th. Will Smith with the 1-0 count. Ball 2 inside. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Smith. Fouled that one off. 2-2. Will Smith's ready with the 2-2. Ball 3. So full count here with 1 out. Runners on second and third. In the top of the 7th inning. Here comes Will Smith's full count pitch. Ball 4. So bases are now loaded with 1 out.
Day and night, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace, but see I don't attain. What I need for keeps this silly game we play. Now look at this. Madness, the magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run, but see I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but surely finish last.
Now pitching for the Titans, number 11, Grayson Adams.
The longest owner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The longest owner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Day and night. The longest owner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The longest owner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Hold the phone. The longest owner, Mr. Solo Dolo. He's on the move, can't seem to shake the shade. Within his dreams, he sees the life he made. The pain is deep. A silent sleeper, you won't hear a peep. The girl he wants don't seem to 1 and 2. It seems the feelings that she had her through. Cause day and night, the longest owner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The longest owner seems to free his mind at night.
Now batting for Miami Dade, number 12, D'Angelo Ortiz.
So Grayson Adams comes in, making his 13th appearance with the Titans. In a tough spot, 1 out and bases loaded. D'Angelo Ortiz coming up. Ortiz has an RBI single on the game already. Adams' first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Swinging strike for strike 1. So 1-1 count now. Ball 2. Strike 2 called. 2-2. Ortiz didn't like that call, but a strike nonetheless. Adams ready with the 2-2. Ball 3. Three-two pitch. A ground ball to third base. Throws the Cruz for 1 out. They turn it. A big double play ball by Grayson Adams gets him out of the inning. So the Sharks add 1, lead 8-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
my weed. Call the Mari out my teeth, babe. Like you putting forges on the G. I keep spilling coffee
Leading
in
off
my
bottom of
Jeep.
7 for Titans, number 3, Donna McKnight.
So Don McKnight leads off the bottom of the 7th. Orduña still in the game for the Sharks. Strike 1 called. Strike 2. Orduña just hitting that outside corner. The 0-2. Ball 1. So here's the 1-2 pitch from Orduña. Strike 3. McKnight is the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 22, Dalton Robinson.
That brings up Dalton Robinson. 2 for 2 and had a sacrifice bunt as well today. Lines that one. That could be a double. Dalton on his horse. He's heading into second. So Robinson has a home run, a single, and a double now today. Brings up Zach Taylor.
Now pitching for Miami Dade, number 32, Carlos Velasquez.
So the Sharks go back to the bullpen. Carlos Nolasco coming in. He has a 3.54 ERA in 12 appearances now. This is his 12th. 28 innings. He has 30 strikeouts. Only 5 walks. So definitely a strike thrower. So Zach Taylor stepping in. That's a ball. Nolasco's 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Nolasco. Ball. 2-1. Nolasco set. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Fouled that one off, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Nolasco. Taylor checks his swing and is safe, so 3-2. Full count to Taylor now. Nolasco's pitch outside for ball 4. So once again, Zach Taylor walks. He's walked for the 3rd time today. Brings up Adiel Tolentino.
Now batting number 33, Adiel Tolentino.
So Adiel Tolentino's up with 2 on for the Titans. And he rips one past the 3rd baseman. Robinson rounding 3rd. He's going to score. Tolentino with the RBI single, and the Titans have cut into the lead here in the 7th inning.
Now batting number 2, Adrian Dominguez.
So that brings up Adrian Dominguez. 1st and 2nd, still 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Dominguez takes the first pitch, launches it short center field. That's going to drop. And now the bases are loaded as that's a single. So now bases are loaded. 1 out for Ryan Wallace.
Now batting number 6, Ryan Wallace.
That brings up Ryan Wallace now with 1 out and bases loaded here in the bottom of the 7th for the Titans. First pitch outside. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Ryan Wallace. Outside, ball 2. The 2-0. Ryan Wallace gets a hold of that one. It's driven deep, and it's off the wall. Ryan Wallace with the 2-run double, and now it's 8-6. So Miami Dade's coach has a long talk with Nolasco, but Nolasco stays in. Laheem Bell coming up to bat now with 2 on and 8-6 game.
Now batting number 24, Laheem Bell.
So Bell steps in, 0 for 3 today against Nolasco. Runners on second and third. Strike one called. Nolasco set. Outside, ball 1. Strike 2. So 1-2 now on Laheem Bell. Nolasco's set. The 1-2 to Bell. Swinging strike for strike 3.
Now batting number 18, Kaber Lopez.
So that brings up Kaber Lopez, singled in his last at bat. 2 on and 2 out now as the Titans have cut the lead to 8-6 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch from Nolasco, strike 1. Nolasco set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. So 1-1 now on Lopez. Dominguez at third. Ryan Wallace at second. Ball 2. That one inside. Lopez looking for a big hit. Tie this game up. That pitch misses. 3-1. So Lopez, 3-1 count now. Nolasco needs to throw strike. And that hits Kaber Lopez, and the bases are loaded.
Now batting number 1, Gabriel Cruz.
So with the bases loaded, that brings up Gabriel Cruz. Cruz, one of the Titans' leading hitters this season, hitting .333 coming into the game. Reached on an error earlier in the game. Swings the first pitch, fouls it out of play. 0-1. Nolasco getting the sign. Here's the 0-1 to Cruz. Strike 2. So 0-2 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Cruz setting in. Nolasco getting the sign. Strike 3 looking. Good pitch by Nolasco there. Ends the 7th inning, but the Titans get 3 runs and cut the lead to 8-6 as we head to the 8th inning.
Playing off top of the 8th for the Sharks, number 1, Jose Andara.
So Grayson Adams comes out for another inning for the Titans. And Andara leads things off the top of the 8th for the Sharks. Strike 1 from Grayson Adams. Fly ball. Zach Taylor has a beat on it, makes the catch for the first out. And that's the first out of the 8th.
Now batting number 8, Alex Awola.
That one hit down the line. Foul. 0-1. Adams with the 0-1. Strike 2. Just misses with that one, 1-2. Adams ready with the 1-2. Ground ball. Cruz has it. Over to Wallace. That's 2 down.
Now batting number 28, Jeremy Garcia.
Adams is set. That one's fouled back. Strike 1. Adams is ready. The 0-1 fouled back. 0-2. Grayson Adams is ready with the 0-2. Ground ball in the hole, and that finds its way through for a single. So with 2 outs, the Sharks have a runner on.
Now batting number 4, Victor.
Grayson Adams. First pitch is a ball to Victor Davia. Davia's doubled in the game, hit by a pitch and grounded out. Ball 2. Adams is set. Ooh, ball 3. That one looked close, but 3-0 now with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Adams battles back, and now we have a full count here with 2 outs. Grayson Adams looking to get out of this. Another clean inning so the Titans can get back to the bats. Down 8-6 here in the 8th. Just inside, ball 4. So after getting 2 quick outs, a couple of walks,
now batting number 17, Max Galvin.
that brings up Max Galvin, who had a home run in his last at bat. He has 4 hits today, 2 singles, a double, and a home run. Needs a triple for the cycle. Adams' first pitch outside for ball 1. Adams is set. Ball 2. Ball 3. So Adams having a hard time with the strike zone all of a sudden. 2 down in the inning, but first and second, now a 3-0 count to Galvin. Strike 1. So 3-1 now. Adams is set. Strike two. So Adams worked his way all the way back to a full count here with 2 outs. He's set again. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled up. Dominguez takes a look at it, but it's out of play. So another 3-2 pitch. Adams is set. Gelvin's ready. Outside, ball 4. So bases are now loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. So bases loaded with 2 outs. Joseph Zamora coming up to bat. Zamora's walked twice, had a single. He hits the first pitch in the air. Laheem Bell looks like he has a beat on it and makes the catch to get out of the inning. So Adams works in and out of trouble, and we head to the
You know I needed you, I was you leave. Keeping me real every day and I need it. Sorry, this ain't knowing this is peace. Gotta keep a carbon in my weed. Picking column Mari on my teeth.
Leading off for the Titans, number 3, Don McNoy.
Column Mari on my teeth, babe. Why you putting forges on the G? I keep spilling coffee on my jeans. I don't like you talking, I'm gon' speak, babe. You know I needed you, I was you leave. Keeping me real every day.
So Julian Hernandez on the mound now for the Sharks. First pitch to Don McKnight's a ball. Ball 2. Hernandez making his 12th appearance, has a 1.202 ERA, 27 strikeouts in 17 innings. Ball 3. So McKnight with a 3-0 count here to start the bottom of the 8th. Ball 4. So McKnight's on base to start the bottom of the 8th inning for the Titans.
Now batting number 22, Dalton Robinson.
So Dalton Robinson, a triple away from the cycle today. 3 hits and then a sacrifice bunt. He scored 3 times today as well. Comes up to bat with the Titans trailing 2 and Don McKnight standing at first base. First pitch is a strike. Robinson set. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Hernandez. McKnight's on the run. Swinging strike, but McKnight's safe at second. So 0-2 count on Robinson now, but McKnight's now in scoring position after the stolen base. Hernandez, 0-2, he's ready. Robinson's ready. Fouls that straight back. Robinson's ready. Hernandez getting the sign. McKnight takes off. Robinson singles up the middle. McKnight's going to score, and it's 8-7. Dalton Robinson continues to hit today. His 4th hit of the day.
Now batting number 12, Zach Taylor.
So now it's 8-7. Robinson stands at first. Zach Taylor getting his sign. Taylor's walked 3 times, grounded out to first today. Hernandez is ready. Swinging strike from Zach Taylor. Taylor set. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Hernandez. He looks to bunt. The ball gets past the catcher. Robinson's off to second base. So 1-1 count now on Taylor. Robinson now at second base, the tying run. Hernandez is set. Robinson's off to third, and he steals that easy. So now Robinson standing at third. Zach Taylor has a 2-1 count. Hernandez is set with the 2-1. Taylor's ready. Robinson now at third. So that was called the strike, so it's 2-2. Hernandez is set. 2-2 to Taylor. Swinging strike. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 33, Edio Tolentino.
That brings up Edio Tolentino. Had an RBI single and scored a run back in the 7th inning. Back up here in the 8th with a chance to tie the game as Robinson standing at third. First pitch, a strike. Ball one. 1-1 now to Tolentino. Tolentino has 23 RBIs this season for the Titans. Looking for number 24 to tie this game up. Robinson at third. Tolentino, that one straight back. 1-2. Tolentino hitting .368 coming into the game today. Was intentionally walked and singled today, along with flying out. Ball two. So now a 2-2 count on Tolentino, 1 out. Robinson at third in an 8-7 game. Tolentino, that one straight up in the air. Shortstop calling everybody off, and the shortstop makes the catch for the 2nd out. So with 2 outs, the Miami Dade coach is going to come out and have a talk with Hernandez in the infield.
Now batting number 2, Adrian Dominguez.
So Adrian Dominguez comes up in a big spot. Robinson at third, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Titans have already scored 1 to pull closer, down 8-7 now. Hernandez ready. Dominguez right back up the middle, and we are tied. Big hit by Adrian Dominguez ties this game 8-8.
Now batting number 6, Ryan Wallace.
So Dominguez with the big hit, and now we're all tied up 8-8. Ryan Wallace coming up to bat with 2 outs, and Dominguez at first. That ball's inside, ball 1. Wallace hit a 2-run double that got things going here for the Titans late in the 7th inning. He's back up here in the 8th. Swinging strike, fouls that one back, 1-1. Wallace is set. Ball 2. So a 2-1 count now to Wallace. Dominguez at first base in a tie ball game, 8-8. Wallace skies that one, but it's foul. 2-2. Titans have now scored 5 straight runs to get right back in this game. Wallace is set. Here's the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Ball 3. Adrian Dominguez with the stolen base. So now Dominguez is at second. 3-2 count, 2 outs to Ryan Wallace. That's Dominguez's 4th stolen base of the year. Not usually one that runs a lot, but a key one there is now is a running in a scoring position for Ryan Wallace. Wallace is set, the 3-2. Fouls that one back. Hernandez is ready. The full count pitch once again to Wallace. Swinging strike. Hernandez gets out of the jam, but we're tied 8-8. Heading to the 9th inning.
Leading off for the Sharks, number 27, Woo-Yal Shin.
So we're all tied up here in the top of the 9th inning. Adams back on the mound. He'll face Woo-Yal Shin first. Ball 1. Ball 2. Adams is set. Here's the 2-0 to Shin. Rips that down the line, foul, 2-1. Adams gets the sign. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Shin. Shin rips that center field. McKnight's on the run. It's off the fence. And Shin will roll into second with a leadoff double. So Shin has the Sharks in business with a double off the wall to start the 9th inning. Adams ready. That ball's inside, ball 1. Adams is set. Strike 1. So 1-1 count. Adams pitch. Lined. Foul, just foul down the third base line. 1-2. So Adams ahead, 1-2 now. Adams is set. Just misses, 2-2. Adams is ready. And he fouls that one off. Remains 2-2. Ground ball, Keeper has it. Lopez to first, and the out's recorded. Shin has to stay at second, and that's 1 down.
Now batting number 12, D'Angelo Ortiz. Now pitching for the Titans, number 28, Anthony Cordero. And catching for the Titans, number 4, Gino Torrente.
So Titans go to their closer, Anthony Cordero, here in an 8-8 game, top of the 9th inning. They made a double switch with Gino Torrente coming in to catch as well. So Cordero making his 14th appearance, has a 3.44 ERA, 13 strikeouts in 18 innings this season for the Titans. Looking to hold things tied 8-8 right here in the top of the ninth. So runner on second, one out. D'Angelo Ortiz coming to the plate. Cordero's first pitch, strike one. Cordero with the 0-1. Fly ball, Don McKnight's on the run. He makes the catch for the second out. So 2 outs now in the inning. Shin remains at second base.
Now hitting number 34, Matthew Mateo.
So Matthew Mateo comes in to pinch hit here in the 9th inning. 2 outs. Swinging strike. Strike one. Foul ball, quickly 0-2 as Cordero's come in and throwing strikes. So 0-2, 2 outs. Shin's at second still in a tie ball game here in the 9th. Anthony Cordero looking for the sign. Cordero's pitch outside, ball 1, 1-2. Cordero set with the 1-2 pitch. It's a fly ball. And it falls just out of Gabriel Cruz's reach. Shin scores the run, and the Sharks take a 9-8 lead. Mateo does his job as the pinch hitter, dumps a single into short right field, and it's 9-8.
Now batting number 8, Alex Owoa.
That brings up Alex Owoa. Swinging strike for strike one. Cordero's ready. Throws to first, but Mateo's back. Cordero set again. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Hit to center field. Don McKnight's on the run. And he'll look up. It's off the wall. Mateo rounds third. The throw home is late, and Mateo scores, and it's 10-8 Sharks.
Now batting number 28, Jeremy Garcia.
So Miami Dade's put on a nice 2-out rally here. Lead 10-8 now. Jeremy Garcia steps to the plate with Uoa at second base now. That one's a ball for ball one. Cordero set. The 1-0 pitch. Strike one. Strike two. Good pitch there from Cordero. And he's one pitch away from getting out of the inning. Cordero's pitch just gets a piece to stay alive. 1-2. Cordero looking, gets him. Strike three. So we head to the bottom of the ninth. Titans have a little bit of work to do, down 10-8.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Titans, number 24, Laheen Bell.
So Laheen Bell leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Titans. Hernandez in for a second inning. Strike one on the inside corner. Oh, 1 to Bell. Ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bell fouls that one off. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. It's a bouncing ball over the pitcher's head, and it's going to be a base hit for Laheem Bell. So the Titans get the leadoff runner on as Bell hits a bouncing ball over the pitcher's head. Second baseman looks like he might have turned his ankle. So not good news for the Sharks as Joseph Zamora has helped off the field. Looks like he turned an ankle or something, but couldn't really stand on it when he tried to get back up. Actually, no, not Joseph Zamora because he's out there. I apologize. So the Titans have some Laheem Bell at first base. Keeper Lopez coming to the plate.
Now batting number 18, Keber Lopez.
So Lopez, 1-0. Hernandez is ready. Lopez, line drive, but right at the shortstop, he throws the first for the double play. So just like that, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th.
Pinch hitting for the Titans, number 5, Carlos Cordero.
So Carlos Cordero pinch hitting now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Titans needing 2 runs, tie it up. First pitch is a ball. Strike 1 called, so 1-1 now on Carlos Cordero. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Hernandez. Ball 2. Ball 3, 3-1 now. Cordero left last night's game after the first inning and didn't start today, but he is making a pinch hitting effort here. 3-1. Line to center field. Center fielder is there, and that's the ball game. So Miami Dade wins today 10-8. We want to thank you for being with us today, and we will see you next time. Thank you for coming out to today's game. The Titans will be back in action on April 7th against Indian River State College at 6 p.m. We'll see you then.